Welcome once again to some more casual, random World of Warcraft Classic Era Season of Discovery. And again, I throw in the era word to signify that there is no expansions to the game. There are some additions, such as the Discoverer's Delight, in which you'll get 150% more XP, 300% more gold. You'll get runes that you can attach to your armor. Make yourself stronger. That'll give you skills that normally you wouldn't get until much later into the life of World of Warcraft, or that have never existed before, or not necessarily for your own class. Such as in the case of, if you give me a moment here, in the case of, my goodness, Wild Strikes. Yeah. That one gives you Bloody Wind Fury from the Shaman onto your Druid. It is an absolute... Hold on a second, my back is... itchy! There we go. Oh, I love this stuff. Yeah, so the performance, I was on Wi-Fi again, and I know I keep going on about this, but it's a part of the journey. I wasn't having any problems originally, and I don't know if it started when I got my new computer, which is, oh my god, so much better. And again, no other game gives me issues at all. So, on the same computer. But when I go wired, my latency is really not that much better. The difference is it doesn't spike and get into the hundreds sometimes, or make it seem like my game is freezing. Well, why did you have me take these out of the bank? It makes no sense. I just put them away like a minute ago. This guide, I tell you, it's amazing. But the odd time, I wonder if the person's drunk. Literally 2 steps back, I was told, oh yeah, put these in the bank. You're not going to need those right away. By the way, I'm in Darnassus if you weren't able to tell. And let's kind of see where it wants us to go. It wants us to, you know what I'm saying? Go here and then fly all the way down. Oh, we've got a flight to catch. Ladies and gents, it's going to be quite a trip. And I was going to grab some noggin fogger, but I have some in the bank. So again, because this is what happens. Exactly. I am forsaken. That was terrible. That's why I did it. That's why I do that shit. So off to Moonglade we go. Because we can still do this. Fly to Gadget's End, but even funnier than that. Well, because I have the flying thing. Or, the floating thing. Not really the flying thing. I am a flying skeleton cat. Now watch me in the water. I'm still in aquatic form. But look at how I'm swimming. Right? Because the noggin fogger, remember I talked about that in my other video. I'm having a bit of a hard time letting go of it. It's just so incredible. I absolutely love it. See, because normally you'd move like this. And now, boom. It's like supersonic speed. But the motion is still the same. Well, that's interesting. Oh, right. It's because there's a quest for you to have to come down here, I believe. Yeah. So, you come here often? I know I do. And I cannot wait. I'm almost 53. I'm really hoping around Christmas-ish, depending on how many hours I'm willing to put in, of course. It's all about that. That I will just be that much closer to the 60. Like, I'm really starting to get excited for that.
Ishnu Allah.
all the way
Farewell.
to the gadget. The Zan gadget. 13-minute flight? Well, that's average, right? That'll dynamically change a little bit as you make some turns, but it still gives you a bit of an impression because we're 14,500 yards. And you know what? I forget, so I'm going to look it up before I say something stupid. What was I looking up? Oh, I'm looking it up. Oh, I was pretty damn close. That wouldn't have been stupid. So I understand that most of the peeps that are watching me are going to be miles per hour, right? Kind of people. The American system, I call it. So 1,000 yards is 1 kilometer. So that is roughly-ish 15,000 yards, 15 kilometer, but it's actually 1,093 yards, if you will. So if it's 15 kilometers, it's actually 16,000. Whatever. Close enough. Okay? So yeah. So that's that. Good old flights again, because like I've mentioned before, at no time, unless you're on a private... Not even going to finish that sentence. There's no way for you to fly about the world of Azeroth until... I just mean like in the old part of Azeroth, right? Burning Crusades doesn't count because you can only fly in Outlands. I miss Burning Crusades, goddammit. And Wrath of the Lich King. It really bugs me. I really, really miss it. Like, a lot. What's making up for it is the fact that there's just so many people to my liking on here. Otherwise, yeah. So yeah. And then Wrath of the Lich King, you could fly in Wrath zones, right? Like in Northrend. But you couldn't, again, fly in Kalimdor Eastern Kingdoms. You couldn't do that until Cataclysm. But by then, they had botched the game. It wasn't the same world anymore. Right? Shimmering Flats and Thousand Needles were underwater. The Barrens had a north and south. Stranglethorn Vale had the same thing, looked completely different. So yeah, so that's why when there's like flights like this, even though I can't control how high up I go, it's the closest thing you're gonna get. So that's why I value these. Because even I'll go back. Zoram Strand, right? Ashenvale. Look where we are. We're near the place where the Zugzugs hang out. Oh, I remember being on that shore, getting into a little bit of the PvP. And there is a night elf, Ishnuala, that hangs out here that I used to love ganking. Right in there. Right on the other side of that rock. I forget his name. That's not the point. My Forsaken Rogue used to just kidney shot him and sap him over and over again to bring out some of the Alliance folks. Oh, yeah. Maestress Post, we all know that. Yeah. Oh, boy. See, again, we're creeping. Creeping up just a little bit. However, honestly, I play New World at like 130, and it's whatever. I just don't care. As long as it's not like really much past 130, I'm telling you, I'm fine with it. 100%. No issues. And when it spikes, what's really cool is the moment I reboot the game, like when I'm on Wi-Fi, it goes away. It's like it does something. It's like it refreshes the connection. And I just have no issues whatsoever. Simple as that. Ashen Veil is different in Cataclysm, right? Yeah, right as we head into Fellwood, all that section here is all just blown up, essentially, and on fire. So yeah, I love Ashen Veil. I just love... That's what people would call the OG World of Warcraft map. And I still think it is one of the most brain-dead decisions that Blizzard has made to not have at least just one or so server for Burning Crusade, one or so for Wrath of the Lich King as they keep progressing, so that people can pick their poison as to where they want to go and end their classic journey. Because arguably, everybody would have agreed that, like, and it has nothing to do with popularity. And I've probably said this a million times before. Anything past Wrath of the Lich King is just not classic. It's not. It's not a knock at Cataclysm. It really isn't. Because you know what? I actually did like Cataclysm. In some ways. I know about the zones, and I keep grunting about that. But the lore, the raids, and such, just as a whole, it's not like I didn't enjoy myself during those times. But it was a great departure from what was known as classic. It reshaped the world as we knew it forever. I love this little part where you do the little loop-to-loop into Az-Shara, and then you have this split between Ashen Veil and Az-Shara as we head on into Durotar. I gotta stop doing that with my voice. Where it separates from the Barrens to Durotar. Just that whole transition. I really, really love that. How it gradiently changes. And yes, I've said that a million times as well. There's only so much original shit I can say when I'm pumping out hundreds and hundreds of World of Warcraft videos and I'm flapping my gums 100 miles an hour. Right? That entrance ain't all that secure. It's got 2 little guards, but try getting in there and see what happens. Exactly. My veggie shake. Look at that. The orange sand reminds me of the beaches in Prince Edward Island. And in the Maritimes of Canada. And then whatever that is. But I love that area. I used to come here, I said before, with my troll shaman. And I'd always be like, "Hello, man. Don't be shy." And I'd like whip out my rod, the fish. Thought I'd clarify that. Okay. And I would water walk, and sometimes some of those crocs would nibble on my tootsie footsie. And yeah, it was a good time. And then I'd always like run up. And I would get the flight path and rat shit. Such a weird word. What's a nice word until you start thinking about shit and rats? Can't get that word or that thought out of your head. I'm not the one that named this place that. See? He's like, no, we're not going to do it. We're not even going to fly by it enough to trigger it. If I'm not mistaken, there was a place here that I came on my Night Elf Warrior 20 years ago on that island. What's that island called? Right there. And I think that's where I got Mortal Strike. I had to do some stuff I don't really remember. We all know about that coast with all the, you know, the things there. And then the Guns of Northwatch or whatever, where you go up there. Don't recall much there being anything going on, sorry, on that ship. But that tower with the escort, oh my god, that could be pretty brutal. And then all of a sudden you cross, and you're in the wallow of the dust. Get it? Dust wallow? I was trying to be funny. That's the part where you're not supposed to laugh, but you're supposed to slap your forehead and go, oh my god, seriously, did you just say that? Because I like being cringy. I want you to be like, what? It entertains me. That's all that matters. Remember, I don't recall selling you a ticket to my comedy show. If you're like, I'm not laughing, I'm not entertained, great. It's not my job to do so. Ah, yes. Quite the flight. Hopefully there's still some stamina left in me to want to keep playing and recording. Remember that I do have a very serious problem, physically, for real, where I can walk forever, but sitting, very nasty. And I gotta get that checked out sooner than later. Piriformis syndrome and or sciatica in the butt. Not even kidding. Like, I'm literally not kidding. In my right cheek. So when I sit in a nice chair like I'm doing now, after a while, usually takes a little bit, like a good 30, 40 minutes, it starts to act up. And it's not fun. Naturally. So then I have to stand up. Right? And yes, I got the sit-stand desk, which I haven't fully tweaked yet so that I can raise it and it doesn't pull on my wires, right? I gotta loosen them a little bit from where I have the cable management so that I can raise it a couple of feet and still have some slack and not end up pulling my wires out of the wall as I'm raising my desk. So in the meantime, what I do is I usually just stop playing. And then I stand up and I walk around for a bit, and then I'm usually good again. That's what's kind of cool about it. Actually, there's nothing cool about it. But the fact that it goes away, in a way, is a blessing, I suppose. And losing a lot of weight has done absolutely jack shit for that. You'd think it would, because it's less pressure off my behind. I'm almost done there. Slurping on my veggie shake. Alright. That's enough of that. Knight Lieutenant Renvata. All right, and that's it. No, I'm just kidding. I'll harass you a little bit more. Noggin foggin. There's a Zug. For real. Not even pretending. He's really there. Can never have too much of that good shit. Except I don't want to carry that many with me now. That's a little too much. But I do want some on me. Like, some. Some of these things, I just don't need on me. I don't know what some of these are. I mean, I like the dowel rods, but catching net, I need that. I don't know what this is for. I don't need that shit. That's that thing I got in Stranglethorn Vale. These are... This I don't give a shit about. So I think I'm just gonna sell these. That I might put on the auction house, which is gonna be near a bank anyways. Might as well dump it. And then... what else? Skinning knife. I don't know if this acts as a skinning knife. Get it? Skinning knife. One hand. This is considered like... I'd almost have to put it in the bank and test it, and I've been too lazy to do that. Alright, let's get on with the business here.
Time is money, friend.
Collect the items from the bank. We need the short note. No, wrong note. Short note. The bramble. And the hippogriff egg. That thing that they told me. Oh, yeah.
Hurry back.
You should put those away. And then a minute later. So, you want to get those?
Time is money, friend. Be good.
I'm absolutely not making this shithole my home. Forget that. Not happening.
Salutations.
There's a thing, from what I remember if you were high
I
engineering, and you can actually,
You have a great day now. Be seeing you. Off
give me
and
a
away.
second here. What was I going to say? Destroy this item, the egg crate. Ordinary egg, yeah. I'll just vendor it, I suppose. Bring in the borrower.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I was going to say there comes a point where you can actually
Very
use
well,
this.
then. Hi, how are you?
And it'll teleport you to, whatchamacallit, to the Bay of Booty. Booty Bay. See, with some technology that was recovered by bold gnomes venturing into Gnomergon, I've managed to construct my greatest invention, the matter transporter. All I need is a skilled gnomish engineer to build a powerful beacon attuned to the transporter.
Off and away.
I would love to be able to use it, but I'm not willing to level up engineering anytime soon. I'm just not. Picky 2, that's his name. How long did he sit at the screen for the character creation before he's like, you know what? Fuck it. Picky 2. I'm just saying. Each their own, but... Except the Thistle Shrub Valley.
Talk to me. What's up?
Ah, not the noxious flare investigation. I really don't like that. I don't want to do it. No. Oh boy.
Time is money, friend.
Pirates ahoy. Holy shish kebab. I don't even know if I attacked anything yet. But I can slowly feel it creeping up ever so slowly. The pain. And it is literally just that. An absolute pain in my ass. Got something else to drink now. Pepsi action. I love drinks. I love drinking a lot. Just not alcohol. There you go. Thank you, baby. Oh, boy. Night Elf Warrior. I've been one of those before. The Trollman. Ya be playing with the voodoo. I know I said I gotta stop that, but
I have a deal for you.
it's very difficult to do.
What you want?
What
See
you
ya
want?
Later. Be seeing ya.
Y'all want some of the good stuff. Because, you know, that's one of their lines. Me got the
Yo!
good stuff.
You need something?
Accept Stoli's shipment. Okay, watch this. Start smart injection system. Abandon any leveling quests that are no longer needed. Holy cow. That's a lot. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of that. So here's what I do at that point. Is I kind of go like this. Just, I mean, if you made it this far into the video, hang around for a bit. What would this give me? I mean, it's a great quest. It'd give me crap. No honor among thieves. Well, you know what? No honor among thieves. That's in Feralis. The Sunken Temple? Really? Okay. The Super Snapper? Oh, yeah, and for, just give me a second here. So nothing for fine, no honor among thieves. Yeah, Super Snapper and the Sunken Temple. Super Snapper, Sunken Temple, so I'm gonna leave Feralis alone. Maraudin. Shadow Shard Fragments. Yeah, we don't need that. That's literally Maraudin. Favored of Ilune. No, we need that one. Okay. Stranglethorn Vale, Whiskey Slim's Lost Krog. Really? Okay. Cortello's Riddle. Really? We don't need that part of Cortello's Riddle? Alright. Whatever. And then... Pirate Hats Ahoy. Well, I'll just finish it for now.
How are you?
Like that.
Time is money, friend. Have a good one.
Kill the captain. Yeah, you're welcome. I think I'm gonna do a few of these and then I'll just end up like forgetting the video. Because then there's gonna be the pirate shore and all that, and I want to save that, you know, when we're in here for another video. Simple as that. Kill Caliph. Scorpid Sting. Yeah, I'm going to be coming across close to where he is, and I'm almost 10 levels above most of these punks. I do. That was the guy that, you know what I'm saying? And we got him. I'm the little kitty, meow, meow, meow. And that was it. The one where you feel smaller. I mean, it can be funny, I suppose, but I don't want that. Remember now, I am in cat form. This just makes it a little bit more dramatic. And I gotta be careful because I do have up-to-date gear. And I'm a good 10 levels above them. And again, this goes back to that whole thing I said about World of Warcraft can be pretty hardcore that way. So sometimes it could be worth to stun them. That extra bleed on them. Yeah, so I'll do this for a little bit, because I figure, you know, fly here, talk here, empty my bank, and then I'm all like, okay, see ya. Right? And I'm like, if you made it this far into the video. Oh. I suppose I'll kill you. I really love the animations for obvious reasons. I hate these annoying ones with the pet. Screw you and your pet. But they also die a little bit quicker. But then you got their stupid pet. Their fat walker. Yes. Oh, you resisted. Ooh. Feisty. I like this one. Exactly. Can't hide from me. I'm a little all too familiar with the stealth game. Run away, peasant. Ah, I see you. Boo. Haven't had a single delay, lag, you know, where it feels like it's going to, whatchamacallit, pause. After this, I might actually do something. Oh, I might do it. Don't make me do it. I might actually pause my recording and swap over and go back to Wi-Fi for the remainder of this video. Really? There was a piece of cheese in his pocket? Fine aged cheddar, though. I might let that one go. Alright. You will notice nothing, but I shall be back in a moment. Alright, just to make sure that I am recording. Everything's back in action. Yes, everything appears to be good. So now I am on Wi-Fi for the sake of the conversation. I've been recording for almost 40 minutes. Whatever. The assassin. And you. Again, there are times where things work okay when I'm on Wi-Fi, but for the most part, not really. Like, it eventually rears its ugly head and then it becomes a problem. I don't even want to deal with you. You do nothing for me. You're just a waste of my goddamn time. See, I think I already had it paused. Oh, wow, I'm 53. That is phenomenal. Nice. 53. Believe it or not, that makes a difference. Every level. See, from 52 to 53 took me 2, and I was AFK a couple of times. Why do we need to advertise that to everybody, though? I don't need to know. Nobody needs to know how slow I am. Oh, I dodged out of that. Yeah, no one cares about your ass.
Naturally.
Oh, I don't need these punks. Ah, well. Nope. Oh, would you piss off? Nope. So annoying. The pet should just die afterwards. That's how it should be, honestly. The rogues and the shadow mages. I think the rogues are the ones that are stealthed, obviously. Rogues, assassins. Yeah, the rogues are the stealth ones, sorry. I'm getting a little bit tired. Yeah, I just absolutely love the animations of the Noggin Fogger Druid. So fun. You know what? Maybe I'll try to finish this quest. I'll try. Can't make any promises. Don't get too excited. I'm disappointed that I might not stick around. Yeah, go on. Lead him out. Couple more of these. Yeah, I'm gonna take your box. Ooh. Fancy work. I'm like completely obsessed with this Noggin Fogger thing. What do we got in there? Hey! Oh! I almost got it. Okay. Have it your way. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Two more of these stupid Shadow Mage. This is the part. There we go. There may have been a little bit of a delay there. You know what? I am gonna stay in cat form. I'll have a better chance of being able to read. Yeah, it's better. The awkwardness will be more apparent for me is what I'm trying to say. The rogues. I gotta find those bloody rogues. Peekaboo. No. One of those rare times I gotta have a drink. Moo Moo there. Having a bit of a hard time. Oh boy.
Of course.
Oh, it looks like... Okay, I'll show you the Pirate Cove, or whatever it's called, because it has a lot of significance to me. Just the amount of... just the history that's there. But I feel like that section, for me at least, I don't know how many people out there are going to see this video anyways, but that so happened to be very nostalgic as well. About that specific spot. It's just, it's a fairly iconic place. And I feel like it totally needs its own video. Because at this point... Yeah, 47 minutes? What is this, a movie? Like, come on now. So I'm literally gonna stop at the tunnel right here. Thumbs up if you like the video. Does greatly help support that channel with the algorithm. Thumbs down if you didn't like it, and I'll bend it in half and twist it. You know the drill. You know the whole spiel. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally, that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And maybe, if I'm lucky, I shall see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.